Good morning and a guten Erev Shabbos, happy Friday, followed by a beautiful, uplifting, and inspiring Shabbos Kodesh. This is a very special Shabbos because on this Shabbos we read Parshas Vayikra, the Shabbos before Purim. We always read Parshas Vayikra. What is Parshas Vayikra? The Torah is telling us, commanding us to remember what the tribe of Amalek tried to do to us when we first came out of Egypt. And they attacked us and tried to destroy us and became our arch enemies forever. And we are told we have to remember what they did to us, and we eventually have to destroy them completely. Now, what is it that Amalek has against us? That's an important thing to remember also, because we see through the generations there is something about Amalek that is the antithesis of who we are as a people. Well, you see it right at the beginning. It says in Hebrew, "V'karcha b'derech," and they happened upon you on the way. It just happened. And that's the difference. You see, Amalek, their philosophy in life is everything is happenstance. They believe that God created the world and then left it for happenstance. Whatever happens, happens. It's all the luck of the draw. We, the Jewish people, believe that everything happens because God wants it to happen. There's a saying that many people remember back from the days when they were growing up, when they were kids, their parents and their grandparents always saying, everything is bashert. Bashert means everything happens because of Kadosh Baruch Hu, God wants it to happen. The only free will we have is the idea of good and bad. What do we do with the deck of cards we were given? Do we use it for good things or do we use it for bad things? That's it. Everything else that happens, our successes, our health, it's all up to Rabbanu Shalom. It's all up to God. Nothing is happenstance. And we see this throughout the millennia. Every time we meet up with Amalek, we always see there's a fight between belief that someone's in control and belief that it's all random. Where's the famous time that we met up with Amalek? Haman is a descendant, or was a descendant, of the king of Amalek, Haman Ha'agogi. Haman, the son of Agag, the descendant of Agag. What was his problem? His problem was he believes the world is random, and the Jewish people, led by Mordechai, believes there's a reason behind everything. What did he do? He decided, I want to kill out all the Jewish people. But before killing out all the Jewish people, he decided the day we're going to decide to kill out the Jewish people, I'm going to pull a raffle. I'm going to pull a lottery. What day we're going to kill them. Why a lottery? Because he's showing that he believes that the world is random, as opposed to Jewish philosophy, which is the world is anything but random. It's all God-driven. So he pulls out a lottery, and it comes out to the 13th day of the month of Adar. And the reason he pulled the lottery is to say, I'm in your face. I'm doing this to show you that everything's random and you're going to die through a day that was chose randomly. What happens to Haman in the end? In your face. Everything he planned to do to us was done to him. He wanted to hang Mordechai on a gallows that he built. He was hanged on those gallows. And then a very interesting thing happens. Purim becomes, first of all, the name is given, Purim. What does Purim mean? Lottery. Lottery. Why are we naming this holiday after something that was done for our destruction. The lottery was pulled for our destruction. The biggest lesson of the day is the name. Even a lottery is not random. The Ribbono Shel Olam, God has a reason who wins and who loses, who makes the money and who doesn't, and everything is decided. The day of the lottery, he decided in Adar, and he was very happy that it was Adar, because that's the month that Moshe, our leader, who we look up to, that's the month that he died. He forgot something. That's also the month he was born. But it's all, the randomness came back to bite him, because he was killed with that same through that same lottery. And then Purim becomes the happiest holiday of the year. Why? We have the other holidays are given from the Torah. Sukkot, it says, Zman Simchasenu, the time of our rejoicing. That's a Torah holiday. Purim happened a couple thousand years after the Torah was given. So why is this happier than anything else? And the answer is because we can relate to this one more than we can relate to anything else. When we realize there is no such thing as random. There is no such thing as things just happen. There's no such thing as coincidence. Everything in our lives, all we have to do is look between the lines and realize it's all God decided and all God driven. We may not see it. Our grandchildren may see it. Our great-grandchildren may see it. But everything happens for a reason, so we can get to a certain place in our lives. That's the Purim story. God's name isn't mentioned at all in the Megillah, in the Purim story, because we need to learn that in order to see God's hand, you need to look between the lines. And then take that lesson and bring it to your own life. Look between the lines. Realize everything is in God's hand, and He has our best interests in mind. Good job.